Hi, this is the Discount Dragon again, and we are back with another video about creating art. This is just some plain water that we got out of the refrigerator. No. Okay, let's try that again. This is just some plain water that we got out of the microwave. Much better for heating than the refrigerator. So,
Ooh,
here we are.
Steamy hot too.
What we are going to be working with today. Just focus on that. I'll be right back. I'm just going to turn the lights on a little bit more.
Friendly plastic.
Yep, we are going to be looking at friendly plastic. Now, friendly plastic has been around for a long time, relatively speaking. However, it has kind of drifted away, and I had to call all around town to get it. Here's some friendly plastic. And I still couldn't get it. Everybody said the other guy had it, so I went to Michael's, Hobby Lobby, Joann Fabrics, art supply store. I mean, I called all over the place, and I actually physically went there to see if they had it, since people a lot of times don't know their own inventory, but nobody had it. Eventually, I broke down and did what I had to do, which is order it online. I bought this on Amazon. So what this is this is a very low temperature thermoforming plastic. It is pretty much food safe, although you wouldn't want to use it for actual dishes or anything. But what that means is you can put it in your mouth in order to make things like vampire teeth, which is what I'm actually doing. So I'm going to try to make some prosthetic teeth. However, the first thing I need to do is make a mold of my teeth to do the sculpting on. And rather than use alginate, which is what dentists would use, I'm just going to use friendly plastic to make the initial mold. So we've got our hot water here. Let's see. It's pretty hot. And here's the friendly plastic granules. These used to come in a lot of other forms, but currently the granules seem to be the preferred form. And since all I need is white, this will work. So you just pour some granules in there. And with this version of friendly plastic, you have to wait until they turn clear, and then you know that the friendly plastic has softened. This softens at somewhere around 120 degrees. And it's coming along pretty well there. You can kind of see that they're turning translucent.
Yeah. It's difficult to see because of all the...
Yeah, the lighting is not great. And the birds in the background aren't perfect. But, you know, sometimes you just got to get stuff done. Pouring out some of the water. Let this cool a little bit faster. See how it's coming along. Still pretty hot to the touch. I'll give it another minute or two. You can kind of squish it down there. Ow, ow, ow! So, with some other things like moulage, you're operating at a temperature range that could potentially burn you if you're not careful. So you're kind of looking for that sweet spot that's, you know, in 120-ish degrees. But this material is not very good in terms of like a high-tech mold material or casting material. But it is so easy to use that it's almost irresistible for some applications, which is why we're using it today, and why I called all over town to get it. Because if you want to do vampire teeth, there's a couple options, and this is one of them. So we've got clear plastic. So you squish it together, got a clear plastic glob, and now we're going to do my upper teeth, and it's going to be super fast.
Is it still really hot?
Oh no, now it's kind of cooling off. So you have to do this pretty quick. Squish, squish, squish. And I'm mostly concerned with the front of the teeth. So the teeth I'm going to be doing are going to be primarily a veneer for the front. absolute precision isn't needed for my project. Hello.
How do you know when it's done?
Well, when it's fully rehardened, it'll turn white again.
Okay.
Is it still transparent?
You know, it sort of looks like it's starting to turn white on the bottom.
Okay. Now, one of the things that you'll have to account for is the fact that this is a rigid material. And if you put it on your teeth, it is possible that they can get stuck because it's forming this rigid thing surrounding your teeth. So, depending on how much you press it in and how close fitting it is, it may stick to your teeth.
So what you're saying is the hazards of this job are possible trips to the ER for burns and dental visits.
Maybe. Yeah, and make sure you have a good dental plan before you start doing this. So, this stuff I'm going to use to make the mold, and here's the first one I made. Let me pull this out. Oh, no, I don't want to heat it up too much. Ow. I was just using that as water to clean it instead of water to heat it, so man. So, this is the first one. It's still curing, but this is my bottom teeth, like that. And then I put Durham's Rock Hard Putty in there to form the casting. Probably not the best material to use, but yeah, that's what I'm going with this time. Now, once I get the casting out of here, I'm going to do the sculpting with something like Fimo or Sculpey. And then once I got the Fimo or Sculpey done, I'll take a mold with Amazing Mold Putty, and then I'll take more of the Friendly Plastic here and create the casting of the actual finished teeth. So let me see if I can get these off my face. No, don't put that there. Now, since it does have such a low melting temperature, if you ever make anything out of this, make sure that you don't leave it in a hot car because it will actually melt. See? Okay. So, now that I can talk better, here's the mold. Now, it's not the world's best. I mean, you would probably get a better casting with alginate, but, it takes very little to work with. It is, it's just so user-friendly.
Fast.
I mean, it's called Friendly Plastic for a reason. So, I will be making castings of the upper and lower teeth, and I will be back in the next video to show you how they turned out. And for the Discount Dragon, this is David. See you later.